Hello and welcome back to the Limited Queue. This is Pack One Pick One, and this is an Origin Swiss draft. Interesting Pack One. Uh, Choice comes down to either Topin Freeblade or Willbreaker. Um, I've always wanted to make like a Willbreaker deck. Um, Thinking about taking it here just because I think it could be fun. Uh, yeah, sure. Let's make this happen. I mean, it's better than. Topin Freeblade is the best card, I think, as far as the format goes. And I'll just take this wet towel off my chair. Topin Freeblade is the best card as far as the spit stain. Topin Freeblade is the best card in the pack for the format, but I think Willbreaker is probably the most fun. So I think I'm going to take Willbreaker, and we'll see how this goes. Reef Soul. Oh gosh, am I getting roped into a black-blue deck that's no good again? Or I could do Reclusive Artificer. Yeah, you know what? Let's jump right into the red blue artifact theme. I like it a lot. It's super strong if you draft it right. Basically, you don't need Thopter Spy Network, but it's really helpful to have one. Um, a Whirler Rogue with the Willbreaker would work well. I'm choosing the Artificer because it works well with the Willbreaker and its own color, and you hardly ever see it played. So I think it's super cool. Um, You know what? We're going to go just straight up artifacts. This is just what this deck is going to be. We're passing our second Reef Soul here. So black is obviously open. We're going to pass on the Sergeant. We're going to take the Gear Crafter. Hoping that this is going to pay off for like maybe late pick Ram Rollers or something. But right now I've just decided that this is going to be like an Artificer fun deck. I've just made that decision. It wasn't going into it. It was when we cracked Willbreaker, got past the Artificer, and I was like, all right, let's do this. Like, if we pick up an either grid, the one where you tap two artifacts to ping something, I've always wanted to put that together with Willbreaker. I think that'd be really cool. Gosh, passing two Reeve Souls, though. Are we like really dumb? All right, maybe we'll just be really dumb. It's just one draft. Fine, sure, yes. Ha! Subterranean Scout says target creature with power two or less can't be blocked. That doesn't say your target creature you control, right? Nope. Works with Willbreaker. We're gonna take it. Cool. My other choice would be Titan Strength. I mean, Spider's super good, but we're just gonna pass it along because it doesn't have to do with Willbreaker. There's a Ram Roller for us, but there's also a Bogart Brute and a Mage Ring Bully. Oh, I'm gonna take the Bogart Brute over Ram Roller, but I'm tempted to take the Meteorite just to deal two damage to like a Rock Smaller, so we'll break her out and steal it. Um, yeah, I'm gonna take Bogart Brute. I mean, it's a tough pick here. I kind of want the Ram Roller. I want the Mage Ring Bully. No, Mage Ring Bully's kind of low on that list. We're gonna take the Brute here. Hopefully, maybe the Ram Roller will wheel. Maybe that's just too hopeful. I'm kind of curious if Chandra's Fury targets all their creatures. I don't think so. Each, though. It would say target creature. Each target creature? I don't know how that works. Does Chandra's Fury target? Chandra's Fury targets only the player, not any creature. Got it. Thank you, Gatherer. All right, 3 seconds. Hydrolash. Whew, that was close. We are going to take the Vial here because it targets, and we could take Mage Ring Bully. I really like Mage Ring Bully, but I don't think this is a Mage Ring Bully deck. We're going to take Vial. The blue is oddly weak here. So I don't think I've ever said this in this format before, but I think we're getting cut on blue, which is weird. Uh, oh, Starfield's worth a few bucks, but we could take Goldforge Sentinel. We'll rare draft the Starfield. Why the hell not? I'm a sucker for orange symbols. Act of treason, steal your guy forever. Sounds good. It'd be really cool if we get a second Willbreaker. I would really dig that. If, you know, in some magical planet that happens. Did not see a single aeronaut. That's probably bad news for our blue, huh? Oh boy. You know, maybe I should have just read signals correctly and I played like a noob. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. These are all actually decent cards. I mean, the blue is less so decent, but the Force Mage and the Underworld going this late. Signals. I'll take the Miscreant. Why am I so bad at this game? And I have something to do over here, so I'm going to pause this until the end of the pack, which is mostly going to be worthless garbage. Okay. Black, really? Black-green is really that open? That's insane. And we're back, and we end up cracking a second Topin Freeblade. Oh man, we're so dumb. I'm going to take the Goliath here. Maybe I should take the Geist. I'm going to take the Geist here. There's a lot of blue here, so something's going to wheel. Maybe we'll even get the Displacement Wave back, but I could see us getting in a late Epiphany here. Okay, so we're going to regret not going any of the other three colors, because all three seem super open. Or maybe we're just super lucky. Are we just really, really dumb? I think we are. I mean, white is basically getting rammed down our throat, so we're not taking it. I could take, what, Calculated Dismissal? Let's just... Let's take Void Mage here. I think I got a little bit too excited about those whole... Then I get handed a Disciple of the Ring. But look at this. War Oracles, Castellan, Suppression Bonds. Oh my god. We're so dumb. What is going on in this draft? What is this? I don't understand. Wow. Okay, we'll take like a 5th or 6th pick Whirler Rogue. Good lord. I'm really just trying to push the artifact theme, but it's kind of not coming together. What is magic? I don't know. I don't know. Basically, our sideboard is going to have some epic white cards. I'm looking at this. I mean, maybe we're not married to red. Maybe we should be blue-white. This is kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy, isn't it? So this is the pick that's going to kind of just sort of decide that. If we go Majoring Bully, we're going to go red. If we take Knight of the Pilgrim's Road, then we're going to just dump red and go straight into white. I think that's what's going to happen. Maybe I'll include the Evolving Wilds to splash for Artificer? Why is this such a... Maybe that was a bad idea. Oh god. I'm so bad at this game sometimes. What did I just do? Maybe that was a bad pick. I should have gone with Majoring Bully there. Alright, well, do me a favor. Don't ever do as I say, not as I do. Just draft better than me. Because this is a shit show. Sunshine Bear. Alright, so let's go around the table, see who's here. We got Snapkeep. Awesome name. Dutch Warrior. Dutch W Warrior. I'm not sure if that's a marijuana reference or a Europe reference. Zactillion. Sunshine Bear. Kailupi. Bokidoke. And Gwendol. I think the winner of the Awesome Name Award, which I don't think I've given out in Origins yet. What is this life? Okay, I guess I'll take a Bon Mass card over 2 other cards I want. What is this life? This is insane. I don't think we can take another Scab Goliath. We're really low. Let's take the Displacement Wave just to mess with people, I guess. That's the point in the draft that we are at. We are no longer playing to win. We're just playing to mess with people with this deck. Wow. Alright, so now we're back on the blue-red train. We could be on the Splash Knightly Valor train. Maybe? I don't remember what I was talking about. Alright, I had something going on in the background there, so I had to pause you guys for a second. But then we crack Harbinger of the Tides. Oh, the end of the last pack was actually kind of interesting. We picked up 2 Screeching Scabs and an Epiphany. Like, real late. So, I guess blue is open. We might actually just, like, end up splashing red and running mono blue here. Definitely going to take the Harbinger. I think we take the Chief. I personally don't like Claustrophobia as a card. I never have. And it always kind of sort of comes back to bite me in the butt a little bit. Ooh, this would be our 3rd Reef Soul, huh? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. We're really kind of marrying ourselves to red for no reason. Brute, Gearcrafter, Scout. I'm going to take the Picklebore, I guess, over Act of Treason for no reason. Because we don't really have a sack outlet. It's a real late Undercity Troll. Real late. If Totem Guide Heartbeast was an enchantment creature, I think that'd be much cooler. I think we just hate on the troll here because I actually think the Scab is going to wheel. Or do we take... I hate this card. I don't like Fire Fiend Elemental. Okay. I guess we'll take the 7-drop. I mean, we could take Brute, we could take Fodder, but I think the 7-drop kind of just fits our deck more. We're definitely aiming for the long game. I think this is going to be an 18 land kind of deck. Especially if we... what am I doing to myself here? Especially if we pick up another Epiphany, where we're going to be, drawing, ditching cards sometimes. Definitely going to be an 18 land kind of deck. I'm still debating whether or not I should splash for Knightly Valor. This is kind of, I mean, red is Woe open. I know I should take Sergeant here, but I feel like Victor has more synergy with stupid Willbreaker. I wish we got another Willbreaker, but that's just not going to happen. Hi. Let's take Sergeant. I really don't know what I'm doing with this deck here. We have a lot of creatures. We're not going to be running Miscreant. We don't have enough of them. Sergeant, Brute, or Victor? I really don't know. Let's take Sergeant. Talent. I just love this card. I don't know why I love this card as much as I do. I mean, what is going on? Alhammar's Archive and Reclusive Artificer. Let's take the other Artificer, I guess. Why not? Double down on that. Was that a wheel or was that like an 8th pick? 26 plus 12 is 48. What the hell? What? 38. Yeah, that was an 8th pick Artificer. Huh. It's kind of ridiculous. I guess we take the Miscreant here just in case we pick up like 3 more. Thank you for the Claustrophobia that I hate taking. I'll take it. I think Helm of the Gods is a little bit undervalued. I mean, maybe in this kind of deck only? I'm not sure. I mean, whatever. We'll just take the removal. This is such a disaster. I'm like the worst person to watch draft. Please don't do any of this, ever. This is just like I'm the worst player. Oh, you know what it might be? I'll tell you after I finish this bite of ice cream, because it looks too yummy. I really don't know what we're going to cut here. Probably Hydrolash. Maybe Active Treason. Still 2 or 3 more. Maybe our curve's not as high as I think it is. You know, as I look at the 7 drop. We don't want to play against that. I don't think we have any graveyard interaction here. So that makes me less inclined to run the Scavs, but they're 2-drop in a format where 2-drops are important. I love the I just love the judo aspect of Talons of the Telepath. By the way, Talons of the Telepath with Sphinx's Tutelage is just so good. Alright, I forgot. So we got to land it. Alright, so it's only 1 cut. That's not the end of the world. Our creature curve is a little bit high, actually, now that I look at it. I'm not bringing in the Miscreants, though. I kind of don't. I don't want to bring in the Hydrolash, even though it cantrips. Maybe a Sidearm? I could see ourselves bringing in a Sidearm. 1 Sidearm? And taking out... Honestly, Displacement Wave might not work here. Still got to cut a card because we just put in Sidearm for Displacement Wave. I mean, if we did a Displacement Wave for 3, the bulk of our deck would be okay-ish. Good creature separately. Yeah. Tough calls here. This is a tough cut, and I gotta throw it out there. The deck actually came out better than I thought it would. Let's take out the Sidearm. And then we're running the Gearcrafter, Whirler Rogue for Thopters. As artifacts, we have Vial and Sheaf. I'm really surprised we didn't pick up more Aeronauts late. It's pretty unusual, especially in Swiss. Somebody very close to us was blue, which doesn't make sense considering what we were handed. what went around. I don't know. We didn't see a single aeronaut. Combine them. Definitely bulk blue, which I guess, maybe it's just one other blue player at the table. I don't know what makes sense here. That's the thing about Swiss drafts, is that you get so confused. 13-4? No, let's go 11-6. Is 11-6 any different from 10-7? I don't think so. So let's do that. Is there any... I have an Evolving Wilds. 10-7? Take out a mountain, go Evolving Wilds? Okay, I can see that. I'm looking at Knightly Valor. I don't think I want to splash for it. I think that's it. I think this is what we're gonna be doing. I think that maybe I got a little bit carried away with the Willbreaker first pick. I definitely think a white-black deck is probably where we wanted to be, considering we cracked 2 tokens. We got past, was it 3 or 4 Reef Souls. But overall, I'd give our deck like a B, maybe a B minus. It's a little bit slow for the format. Not as many artifacts as I wanted. Didn't pick up either of the Ram Rollers that we saw, because we saw 2. But yeah, we'll see how this works out. I mean, it's not the worst deck in the world. Our curve does end really high. Like Alhamrit might be a mistake. Like these 2 right here. If I have these 2 in my opening hand, I'll be a little bit upset, because they're gonna sit there for the bulk of the game and maybe never make it into the field. It's basically like a mull to 2, a mull to 5 if I have these in my opening hand, right? All right, well, let's see how it works. Submit. I'll see you guys round 1. So there should be a link somewhere for playlist. All right, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys round 1.